guys and gals, never hear from Drake Wayne Gaming, and stuff you on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of I Wanna Hug That Gator. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm Chan, you were up, and let's go! Alright. But we definitely hung out a lot. In my last year of middle school, he didn't care that I was in the chair. Didn't treat me any different. He was cool. What's the issue, then? Olivia bops my chin with her skull. Let me finish. He was cool. But in freshman year, back then, Ben was only in the student council as a secretary. I was looking forward to that yearly art show. Worked all summer for that perfect piece, Dreamscape. Disdain was heavy in her tone as she said its name. Yeah, it won. It wasn't supposed to. Once again, her eyes were teary, though with rage this time. My mouth clicked shut as she glared at me. Her eyes closed and her tone was once again sorrowful. Ben started advertising himself as my friend. It was some sort of part of his own personality. A sigh that escapes her carries years of her repressed anger. Even his friends started doing it too, like being around me was an act of charity that made them feel better. He eventually told me straight up, I'll give him that. Her voice shifted again, but this time instead of a voice to lampoon someone, it was an eerie facsimile to Ben. I'm universally down on my luck. Not a week later, people started walking up to give praise to my submission. It was the first time in a while I'd gotten a compliment for my work. I thought my submission was going to win. It was exciting. Until Damien showed me an article in the school newsletter written by a certain student council secretary. Half of it was basic crap about the art submissions. The other half was about me. Ben had written the longest segment about the talented poor girl in the wheelchair and practically worshipped me for my determination. Surprise, surprise, it wins by a landslide. Even when my piece won, all I could remember was that feeling of just being handed a victory as charity. My whole summer, all that effort, just overshadowed. And for what? A safety net that I didn't earn. He really thought I was going to thank him. That's the worst part, honestly. As if I would after using me as a stepping stone to climb the social ladder. Couldn't take it anymore. I told him to get out of my life and he just gave me this look I'll never forget. Genuine confusion, like I was an alien for being upset. But what he said... This is your only chance of succeeding out there. I wanted to just give it all up. But by then, the money, the exposure, his fucking safety net. I just took it. He was right. He was right and I hate it. I really, really, really fucking hate it. So that's what's between Ben and Olivia. I figured it was something, but sheesh. After that, I just couldn't. I shut everything out. Everyone out. Everyone was fake. Everyone didn't want to know me. Just what I exist as. Even my own family. Hell, it's all his fault. All of it. Well, what? That's it. That's the truth. I just want to graduate and get away from here. From him. He ruined my life. Because of him, I'm not Olivia. I'm Olivia, the poor, sad cripple. That title's forever fixed to my name. So Ben's pretty shitty. I mean, I already kind of got that. This is the way he acted around her and Mia. Come on, that's not true. You're right, it's not. You're Olivia. No, that's also not it. I'm not Olivia. I'm God's funniest joke. I nudge the umbrella back over to us. It goes back into its spot, propped up between us, recreating the canopy shielding us from the elements. Olivia looks to me to gauge a reaction. That was a sort of speech given by someone that's had years to think about it and hold it in. It was the one she's been waiting to give anyone willing to listen. If she could just trust them. All of her pent-up angst against that guy, the guy that ruined her life. Released at the moment she just couldn't take it anymore. It can't get much worse than this for her, but she trusts me. What she needs to hear right now is... Yeah, I think this is the, important one. 1 second, y'all. Let me make sure. There we go. Okay, I'm on that page. Why do all this? I can't hate you. Yeah, still take back the reins of your life. Okay, I'm gonna pick that one. I take my sunglasses off and lean forward, placing a hand on her shoulder. She takes a moment to register the new sight and looks right at me, anticipating whatever I'm about to say. You're not a joke, Olivia. I appreciate you trying and all, but it doesn't matter. The damage has been done. All that shit is what made me into a nihilist. I wouldn't say you're a nihilist, Olivia. Plus, I don't think that's what the word means. You still enjoy some things. Got a better word? Well, there you go. It's besides the point. Ben did something horrible, but he didn't take your agency. Are you saying that I ruined my own life? Is that it? Annoyance bubbles up within me as she argues back. She wanted to get caught in the act. Yet Olivia looks at me as if I just spat in her face. Just what the hell are you getting at, Inco? What am I getting at? The fact that you can't keep using Ben's shitty choices as a crutch. Her breath catches. You need to take responsibility for your own life, who you are and what you want to be. Her words catch Olivia off guard, and they kept coming, unbidden now. You say that you're a nihilist, that you draw these amazing pieces that reflect these realistic fantasy worlds. You say that no one wants to know you for you, but you know you have the pains, Edekin, Liz, me. Can you really blame any of that on Ben? Even the art contest. Ben didn't yank some evil string of fate and make you swap out the submission. You made yourself do it. I know it's hard. I have trouble with this too, but please, for all of us, take responsibility for your feelings, Olivia. Oh, shit. Damn it, mouth! My tirade has left Olivia staring at me, mouth hung open, aghast at what I had said. I hiss in realization and try to backtrack. Yep. Sorry, that was fuck you! Stopping completely, Olivia's head raises from my shoulder and she glares at me. Her eyes are heartbroken. They're enraged. They're looking for something to lash out at. But they're trusting. Fuck you! For being right. I know all that, damn it, and you're the second to say it! Her eyes water and her head returns to my shoulder. Damn it all, Inco! I'm stunned as she presses further against me, even using her arms to tuck her legs closer. You and Edekin had... Fine. You're right, but... How do I start? I have no idea what I should do. Her voice sounds so weak, but there's a conviction hidden within it. Honestly, she should have just mauled me for what I said. It's what she wants. I can do this. Well, What do you think is wrong right now? You'll have to be more specific. Alright. What about Damien and his family? She hums in thought. And then there's Liz, too. All of them would probably like to hear your thoughts. Yeah. What would I say, though? Whatever you're feeling? Hell, just being more open in general would be something. I can feel her frowning, but also nod against my shoulder. Fine. What else? Mr. Edekin? She scoffs. He probably already knows. What you're thinking? Yeah, he reads me like a book. But he'd probably like to hear you say it. Yeah, he would. And me too. You got your turn. You told me just now, but I'd like to hear more about you. You're my friend. Alright. Starting now. I can feel her rumbling growl before she sighs. I'm sorry, Inco, for all the shit I've put you through since you got here. For being a really shitty friend. For you having to put up with me. I chose to be your friend, Olivia, so don't apologize for that. Olivia looks up at me through the corner of her eye. Ben can't take your agency, and you can't take mine. I'm choosing this. Heh. You're silly. Her words restrained, and not from lack of water. The regret in her voice is raw, along with the honesty. Thanks. And I forgive you. But once again, silence. I fumble with my sunglasses, debating whether I should bother with them, given the rain. Might as well, I guess. They're prescription after all. We just lay back, listening to the patter of rain against our little tent. Just her and I, secluded from the world that's done so much to crush her. Man, she's really leaning against me. I crane my neck so I can turn and look at her. She looks so at peace now, even with the smeared mascara and wet hair. I'm starting to lose feeling in my arm, though. And watching her like this is... Is that a snore? I guess she would be pretty tired. It's been a long day for both of us, even if it's only 4th period. Did I do alright? Things turned out pretty okay, but I'm anxious. The best I can do is be there for her. In this case, it's letting her have my shoulder for a bit, pressed up against me. My eyes slide closed, and I try to lose myself in the pitter-patter of the rainfall. Oh. Oh my god. Olivia jerks herself up and starts coughing into her fist. Fuck! Ugh! How long? About 5 minutes, probably. Jeez, sorry. You know, I remember when you got onto me for sitting near you back at the party. Shut up! Looks like you're improving a bit. Olivia bonks the umbrella, making it splash a bit onto me. Hey! Anyway, Olivia stretches her arms. Things go quiet again. Olivia finally breaks the silence. I know you say you forgive me and all, but I still feel like shit for putting you through all this. Now everyone's gonna expect you to be skilled at painting. They'll call you a fraud. Oh yeah, I was trying not to think about that. Damn it, it's all my fault. Olivia rests her arms over her knees, and I'm surprised she manages to bury her long snout in them. An idea hits me. What if you taught me for real? Olivia raises her head from her arms. Taught you? Painting, for real. It's like you say, I have expectations to fulfill. Would you teach me how to paint like you do? I don't know. Tell you what, I'll forgive you if you teach me. You already said that. Olivia looks down in contemplation. Alright, I'll teach you how to paint. But you should know, I'm a lousy teacher. You've seen my work in class. I'm a lousy student. I got a feeling it'd work out. Hey, don't make it weird. Yes, Professor Halford. Stop making it weird. I chuckle as I am playfully shoved by her. After that, after everything was said and done, things became quiet. Beneath the solace of my umbrella, we relaxed together. At least until Olivia begins shifting uncomfortably. I sit and watch as she takes her calves and shifts them to her side with one hand. Her tail comes around and presses into the paper-filled floor before her, keeping her upright as she starts to lean forward. Finally, with the strength of her tail in one arm, Olivia lifts her hips from the floor and swings her shins fully beneath her. She smiles as she kneels over me. You just gonna sit there? Crap, I guess I was gawking stupidly. But it's just so fascinating seeing the girl maneuver herself in these odd yet well-practiced ways. Kinda jealous, actually. I wish I had a tail to do some of the things she could. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!